Hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. This is episode 81. My name is Jeff Ramsey. With me, as always, Nick Schwartz, Eric Bedour, Andrew Panton, Gavin Free, in no particular order. How's everybody doing?
Good, thanks.
I'm good. I got mysteries. I got resolutions. I got all sorts of stuff that I'm excited to get into this episode.
You got a new mystery?
I have a mystery that it's gonna feel like I'm doing a bit. I swear I'm not doing a bit.
Andrew, everything sounds like you're doing a bit.
I have been dumbfounded by a mystery that has occurred on my phone that you guys are genuinely not going to believe when I set up, because it is so perfect to have occurred to me. But I genuinely will need help from either you guys or the community potentially in solving this thing, if solvable.
Jeff, if you had to guess, how solvable is this going to be on a scale of 1 to 10?
You know what, Gav? I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to say this is a 7.8 on the solvability scale.
Okay.
Interesting. All right.
I think we're going to be able to do some good work here. I don't think he would bring it up if he didn't think that we can.
I think we can solve it. I genuinely don't know how this happened. I don't know why this happened. Should I just get into this mystery?
Yeah, please do.
So I was gonna send somebody a photo on my phone, and I downloaded something, and I was gonna forward it, and then I went to my camera roll, and I was trying to find it, and the thing I was looking for didn't pop up. But as I was scrolling, I got this dog. I don't know whose dog that is. I don't know where it came from. Now, here's the thing. Having one random dog, that's in itself, like, whatever. It's Andrew's cats. It's a whole thing. I have 2 photos of this dog. I have 3 photos of this dog. I have 4 photos of this dog.
What is happening?
6 photos of this dog. I scrolled through my camera roll and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 photos of this dog that I've never seen, that I don't know whose dog it is. Whose fucking dog is this?
Have you? Okay. So what is the date range on the photos? Like what is they should have a created by date.
This afternoon. How do I look at that? How do I find that? Here's another thing. I don't know if we should post this. This is one of the photos I have. I don't know who these fucking people are. I have no clue who these people are.
What is going on?
This is just in your camera roll?
Those guys are twin brothers, right? I mean, they look identical. If they're not twins, no, they're twins. They're definitely twins.
Andrew, are these coming from like the cloud onto your phone? Is there a possibility you've been hacked by these twin boys and their dog?
I don't maybe?
Is it like a family album that someone's adding to and you're like subscribed to it and they're just going in your camera roll?
I don't know. How would I determine that?
It looks like there's a toilet in the background with the twin boys. I wonder if it's a potty training toilet. I wonder if there's children. Behind the lady standing up, it's a toilet of some kind.
That's a toilet?
I think so. Like maybe a potty training toilet.
And I looked at this and went, who the fuck are they? Why do I have 17 photos of this dog? How did this happen? Also, nobody's going to believe this because of the Andrew's cat thing.
Yeah,
these are my cats.
Yeah.
No, nobody.
You boned yourself with that one, man.
So they just appeared on your phone today.
They just last
They're
night.
Are they the most recent photos in your library?
Oh, good question.
No.
Oh.
Is this your soy phone?
Yes.
So does it tell? It should tell you a date the photo was taken.
It might even tell you a location.
Yeah, it should have geolocation, all kinds of stuff.
How do I find that?
Dude, I don't know on a soy phone.
I don't know what kind of phone. Your phone is a mysterious thing in and of itself. Like, we're not going to be able to help you with that.
But there's definitely some metadata that's captured by the camera when the photo's taken.
When I go to my Photos app and I open my camera roll, none of these photos are in there.
So it's not your camera roll.
Wait, so where are you finding these? Where are these photos?
So when I click like Discord into drop in a file, it's in, I guess, albums. I don't know if that's what.
Okay, so I wonder if sometimes I just know this from my phone, if somebody will send me a picture, sometimes like with Discord, it will go by the date that the picture's created, not how recent it is in like my recent photos. And so you have to like scroll back. It's like, oh, somebody took this picture like last week. And so it'll be back down, like way down, like where that stuff sits. So that's the best I could do. Dude, I really have no idea.
What if someone a year ago set a bunch of pictures and set the date for the future and they've just come in?
Is it so when so they're in your Discord album?
I mean, they're anyway. I found it when I went to send somebody a text message.
But you're saying you were just in Discord and you're going to like attach a photo and that's where they are.
And that's where you see it.
Yeah.
I wonder if you've just got your phone set to download every photo sent in like a group chat or sent in a Discord somewhere, and it's just someone else's. It's like two different people talking about the dog, but you're getting all the dog.
Or is it possible somebody texted you these photos years ago and you just don't remember it? Because I know sometimes like Emily will send me a photo, and if I don't save it to my camera roll, I'll have to then go through like the history of our media via text to find it. It's cached there, but not actually in the photo roll.
I think I may have figured this out. Let's see.
Oh,
I figured it out.
Do you know these twin men?
I don't know any of these twin men. I did Shane did like a speaking course thing that I took. And I got put in a WhatsApp for that, and I never fucking check it.
That's
how they came in. They posted it in the WhatsApp
group chat.
You have a WhatsApp group
I'm in a
chat with
WhatsApp
these twin
group
guys
chat.
and an evil dog.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that.
That dog doesn't look evil. It looks like a cutie.
The last two photos look evil. The other 9 photos that Andrew sent, cute dog. Last 2 photos, I think there's potentially evil in the dog.
The last one is definitely a bit of an evil dog.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Second
potentially
to
there's
last
some evil
is
in the hound.
mischievous.
I think you caught him mid sneeze. I think the second to the last one, he looks almost like he's in distress. Like getting out of this guy's hands.
I think he's planning something. I think he's seen twins for the first time and he knows there can't be 2.
There's 2 of you. So that's okay. We solved that mystery. Thank you. We talked through that. I appreciate that. I would have never figured that out without the 2 of you.
It's regulation detectives. This is great. Guys. Way to go.
Regulation. It's the detective agency. Second mystery that was solved. This was solved by a community member of ours. This was solved by, let me make sure I give credit. Scythe_77. I'm going to post what they posted, and I'll read it. Andrew definitely saw reverse osmosis on a Dasani bottle and didn't know what it meant. That is 100% what happened.
You can't.
Reverse osmosis was the word I read, and I went, oh, it's like a Coke. Because I think I read a Reddit post or someone was like, isn't it reverse Coke? And then I continued to do other readings, and I saw reverse osmosis and just went, oh, okay, it's the Coke is reversing into the Dasani.
You took that to mean reverse engineering.
What?
Yeah, you said, I re-listened to it, and you say like reverse engineering a couple of times.
Yeah.
And so I think you just sort of started like parsing things and putting things together yourself.
We need to get in touch with Scythe77 because they clearly speak Andrew.
They solved it, yeah. All of the comments to that thread are just like, oh, yeah, that's 100% what happened. And it was.
Reverse osmosis, I think, is just they like squeeze it.
I don't know. What do you mean? They squeeze the water?
The water gets like shoved through a tiny little mesh and like stuff gets taken out of it.
Oh.
You mean filtered?
No, I know what that word
Yeah,
means.
it's type of filter.
It's filtered. Okay. Filtered. Well, there we go. We got 2 mysteries. One I didn't know we'd solve. The other I don't still fully understand, but they were right. They're right. They got that right.
That whole section, by the way, like re-listening to that and you sort of like going through your Coca-Cola thing is like, it's like staggering to listen to. Like, I just don't know how, I don't know how, as a listener of this podcast, people aren't like screaming at their phones as this is going on.
What people should take away from that is that's how caps key happens. Me never learning shift. Because I learned that the caps key capitalizes and then I just move on with my life. There's no...
But you didn't learn about reverse osmosis and move on with your life.
No, but I decided that this was how this worked in the sense of it made sense to reverse osmosis the Coke. But I didn't... There's like 7 factors that makes that completely illogical. But I'd already committed to... This is why it works.
But it's the equivalent of like you looking at your caps lock key and thinking that it like keeps your hat on. It's like the complete wrong end of the stick.
We're back to reverse osmosis here. I don't know what you mean by that. I think it's the hat specifically. I'm not a hat guy.
It's a cap.
I find it hard to relate to.
Cap lock.
Cap block?
Caps lock, cap
lock.
on your
Oh.
head.
I see.
Just like headlining, just like headline reading and then moving on.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. That's like filtered. We filtered it. I gotcha.
It's reverse osmosis.
Yeah. Reverse osmosis filtering. This is all the
You
same.
got any other mysteries, Andrew?
Any other mystery? No, not really any other mysteries. You know what we should do though? We should
What's that?
announce because we haven't officially done this yet, even though you guys have been doing incredible. I appreciate you guys so much. We're doing another advent calendar this year.
Oh,
Ooh.
is that what we've been doing for a couple months now?
Since June.
Yep.
You guys have been, I appreciate you guys so much for finding the time to do this. We really beefed it up this year, or last year.
Oh boy.
It was a bunch of individual brief recordings. This advent calendar is 24 episodes, sort of a best of content. Now, I say best of in a lot of your favorite things that we do will get done. Not necessarily every piece is a 10 out of 10. Sometimes you have a palate cleanse. Sometimes you got a little treat. Sometimes they're little...
Guys, we
Yeah,
made a
little
lot of
samples.
content for you.
Guys-
Some of it fucking sucks.
Some
No,
of
no,
it
no,
Tell
no.
me
I'm
about
not saying
that
that at all.
stuff because there's
I just
more
wanna-
tomorrow.
I want to just set expectations appropriately. It is an advent calendar. Some things are going to be brief. Some things are going to be 3+ hours long. It is. You're getting big treats, little treats. It's all great. It's just there's different sizes, and it will be free on our Patreon, but only our Patreon. You need to be at least a free member as a thank you to all the people that support us on Patreon, and also just, sometimes December is a tough month for people. So we'll have a new piece of content coming out every day from the 1st to the 24th. We started this in like June. We have like 2 or 3 more pieces left to record.
We started this in June and we've been doing it every week since June and we're still not done somehow. That's
We're close.
crazy.
It'll be 12 supplementals, 12 Let's Plays. We filmed all the Let's Plays. We've got like 2 or 3 supplementals left. It's going to be awesome.
And it starts on December the 1st at
December the 1st.
patreon.com/theregulationpod.
Patreon.com/theregulationpod. It is crazy. So much content. And we just, we thank you so much for supporting us. And I hope you really enjoy everything we have slated. I was thinking about it. With this being a daily drop of content, plus none of our regular programming is shifting. We're still releasing everything normally. We will essentially be releasing the same amount of content we made in the first year of doing Face in the month of December of this year. So if you've been around for a while, you were there year 1, boy, are you in for a treat.
It's been nice starting in June though, because at no point has it felt like an absolute crunch to get to squeeze out 24 daily pieces of content.
Yeah.
It's just been like slightly extra every week.
It's been, and Andrew, commendable for the way that you rolled
appreciate
this out. It has not been pulling teeth. It hasn't been difficult. We are getting
That
a
was
little down to the wire
wonderful.
on some of this stuff, but like it hasn't been bad. Really good job. Really. And,
Thank you.
and we
I
haven't
really
dropped the
appreciate
ball.
that.
We haven't dropped the ball on
Not
the
yet.
other stuff. We are a little under the gun on some of the supplementals that we should be doing that we could have done that were from this thing. But this is good. I'm very, very excited for the audience to check this stuff out when it starts in December.
I think it'll be
I
great.
just like the idea that our schedule goes ape shit in December.
It goes insane.
Yeah, 24 extra pieces of content. And Andrew's right. Some of them are as long. Some of them are approaching the 4-hour mark, I believe.
You guys are crazy for that,
One
by
in
the way.
particular.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
The one that almost broke
Boy,
Nick
I've
and I.
heard about it. I've heard about it almost every day.
It's gonna be. That's gonna be weird because like on December 1st you're gonna watch a piece of supplemental content that was created in like October, and then December 2nd you're gonna get something from June, and then December 3rd you're gonna get something from like November 24th.
It's gonna bounce all around.
Yeah,
And one day might be 10 minutes and the next day might be 3.5 hours.
Yeah, genuinely, there will be a Let's Play that I think is like 13 minutes long, and then maybe the next one that comes up will be 3.5 hours or 2.5 hours. Gavin and I played through the entirety of a game that is like the most requested thing that people have had for Gavin to play
I forgot about that
on
one.
our run. So
We played the whole thing.
we did the whole thing in one sitting.
that's
and it
exciting.
was like a fever dream. It's great though. So please check out the Patreon. As I said, you just gotta be at least a free member to watch it.
Doesn't cost you a
Take you
dime, just
Not
a little bit of time.
dime.
Yeah,
Obviously, you'll get it if you are paying a dime as well. It's just it'll be there. And thank you so much for supporting us. And I hope everyone has a great end to their year.
absolutely. And Andrew, I know Eric just said it, but I appreciate you spearheading this. But not only doing it and scheduling it, but also the variety of it. It was nice too. Like it really covered the gamut. Like you said, 12 pieces of supplemental, 12 pieces of Let's Plays, and even within those, it's broken out pretty widely. So at no point did it feel like we were I don't know, just grinding the same shit, you know?
Yeah, that was definitely the goal. And I thank you guys so much for also just making time to record extra Let's Plays and stuff on the side, like you, especially Jeff. Us doing
Yeah, of
that
course,
was sort of
man.
like we did a lot of the murder hotel mystery, which will be out soon. That we're like, okay, let's record these on Monday after the meeting, just so we are covered for the Let's Play slot that week. But we got that, and I guess not to stay too long on housekeeping, but should we get into Black Metal Friday? I don't think we've talked about that either. I think that comes out this week, right?
Yeah, I think that's an
When this
excellent
podcast
point.
comes
We
out?
probably should mention that. Black Friday is, I believe, is it the 17th of November?
Black Metal Friday
Black Metal
will
Friday.
be Friday, December 28th. Black Friday, an event that you don't want to miss over Regulation Store.
December 28th?
Nick's going to edit that out and have me. Nick, here's a clean take of November. And Nick's going to edit that in. November 28th is Black Metal Friday. That will be the day after Thanksgiving.
In 2 days from now.
2 days from now,
2 days from now.
Black Metal Friday will be the release of the Black Metal Regulation shirt, which has been a very
So cool.
hotly sought after shirt. And it will also be a reprint of the Pigeon shirt. So you guys can get that stuff. And there will be a code, which is Black Metal, to get 16% off the entire store. What? Incredible.
16%. Where did you arrive at such a number?
Well, Andrew said we should do 16. Gavin, isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Gotta love that Gavin enthusiasm. We ordered a bunch of these shirts, so hopefully they don't sell out immediately. We are very, very excited about the Black Metal one, of course. It's with a partnership that we did with our good friend Burn Dog. Bat Dog is his art name, if you're familiar with him. A very, very respected artist out there in the world. And of course, the Pigeon stuff just did so much better than we thought it would, that we had to do a big reorder of that too.
What a day. Black Metal Friday. And that's all the housekeeping I had. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, no problem. While we're on the housekeeping front, this isn't quite housekeeping, but I wanted to let you guys know I emailed the Belle Isle Aquarium to see about
Whoa.
sponsoring an aquarium,
Okay.
and they have not responded to me.
Oh no.
So I
Oh,
think
no.
I'm not gonna give up. We want to do
appreciate
good
it.
in this world, so I'm gonna give them a call. But I wanted to give you an update on that. Also, something else fell into my lap. My wife let me know. Just throwing this out there. The city of Austin is selling the naming rights to some of its athletic complexes to raise money. So
Interesting.
we could be, if we were into sponsoring stuff, I'm sure we don't have the money. I'm sure we don't have Austin money. We probably have
No.
Belle Isle money, but they are currently accepting naming rights on House Park, which is a skateboard park, by the way. Tony Berger Activity Center, which I don't think I would touch at all. I think Tony Berger Activity Center is perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Nelson Field, Delco Center, AISD Performing Arts Center, or NOAC Sports Complex. I bet Nelson Field's a baseball field, though. Wouldn't it be cool to have Regulation Field?
We could rename the Delco Center?
We could rename the Delco Center.
Wow, that's cool. No one uses that for anything. I don't know what it's there for. You drive by it on 183, and I don't know anyone that does anything there at all. It's pretty impressive.
So what you're saying is that one might be cheap.
It might, honestly, yeah. I think I voted there one time. We should see about how much it costs to sponsor this stuff.
I'm sure it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I bet it's a
we'll
shitload.
definitely. There's going to be a big difference between the Belle Isle Aquarium and the Delco Center, I imagine. But I'll follow up on it. I'll look into it.
Maybe if we're enthusiastic enough, they'll let us sponsor like an equipment cupboard of some sort.
Oh, I like that. Right, regulation closet.
Maybe
Yeah.
we could get a bench.
Yeah, there you
Or a
go.
water fountain.
The Tony Burger Center. Can we just name it the Hamburger Center?
Yeah,
That
that's
way
what
it's
we
sort
would
of
do.
right. It's just sort of like in the name, like it's
Yeah.
close. It's a good
I
idea.
like that. I'm a fan of this.
So as I'm getting older, more seasoned, more mature, I've started to learn the importance of a daily routine. Also, the importance of health. As much as I'd like to, I'm probably not going to live forever. So I have to make sure that when I'm here, I'm taking as good a care of me as possible. Routine is an important part of that. Knowing when I get up every day, knowing when I go to bed, planning my day out. It's become critical to my mental and physical well-being. And one of the things that I've been doing lately is I've added AG1 into both my morning. Well, I've added AG1 into my morning routine and then AGZ into my evening routine. And let me tell you, I am loving it. I was a little unsure how I would feel about it at first, but I actually have come to look forward to it every day. Go to drinkag1.com/regulation to get a free welcome kit with an AG1 flavor sampler and a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2 when you first subscribe. One of the things that's a constant struggle for me is making sure that I'm getting the nutrients that I need throughout my day. And AG1 is great as they call it nutritional insurance. Sets me up for success, makes sure I'm filling in my nutrient gaps on the days that I'm too busy to adequately take care of myself. It's great, as they say, nutritional insurance. And with the impending holidays, the schedule changes, the trips, the shopping, people coming into town, people going out of town, you're doing hosting parties, going to parties. It's very hard to maintain your schedule and your balanced diet. You make sure you're getting the nutrients that you need, which is why AG1 is super helpful. You take care of that first thing in the morning with a nice cool glass of AG1, and then you know you're set for the rest of the day. And then really the thing that I'm absolutely enjoying the most is about 90 minutes before I go to bed at night, I take a packet of AGZ. I like it cold. Some people drink it warm, I hear, but you drink that about 90 minutes before you go to bed. And then an hour and a half later, you start to feel cozy and just like you want to lay down and relax and just melt into sleep. As a matter of fact, I have to make sure that I take it late enough. Otherwise, I'll go to sleep at like 8 p.m. AGZ has really helped me. Not that I have a ton of trouble getting to sleep or anything, but it has really eased me into bed at night, and I'm absolutely loving it. So head to drinkag1.com/regulation to get a free welcome kit with an AG1 flavor sampler and a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2 when you first subscribe. That's drinkag1.com/regulation. That's all my housekeeping.
I appreciate your housekeeping as someone who also had housekeeping. I realized something really dumb last night. I'm embarrassed to admit. I've been playing a lot of Ball X Pit.
Great game.
Great game. I put in dozens of hours. And then one evening, recently, Jeff and I played Arc Raiders. And we're talking about Ball X Pit during Arc Raiders. And Jeff brought up, you can get 5 balls eventually, as opposed to just 4. And I didn't really know what he meant by that. But I went, oh, cool. And I was playing last night. I've nearly beat every level. And I realized that for the upgrade tree, it's top left, there's a row above and a row bottom. I realized the top row is only for the balls you can get, and the bottom row is just passives.
Andrew.
And that's what he meant.
That's the whole game.
I just have been, there have been so many times where I've had the max amount of balls I could have, and I keep cycling because you can eventually gain the ability to spend gold to try to cycle new abilities in. And I go, I don't want these. I'm trying to get this new ball. Not realizing impossible. Could not be done.
Yeah, well, if you'd already filled out the top row, then you're
Yep,
just recycling
sure
through your
did.
passives. Wow, that's
Yep.
a waste of gold.
So much gold.
So you played like half a game again?
Not half again, but yeah.
Gold's pretty important in that game too, especially early on.
Yeah, well, I did another dumb thing with that game I talked to. And I thought Jeff was going to be like, I did the same thing, but he just laughed at me. Where
I still haven't done it. I think I like 55 out of 63 achievements or something, and I still haven't opened up the full field like you did.
so you do runs, and then you also have this field that you can open, and it starts, you get one block of the field, and then you have to pay to unlock each section of the field. And the first thing I did was I spent all my money, which is a significant amount, just opening the entirety of the field.
Holy
So I had this
shit! Are
completely-
you serious?
Yeah, that was the first thing I did. So I had the entire field open and then like 3 things of wheat and like a thing of rocks. And it fucked up my game because the camera was zoomed all the way out, assuming that I guess I was a normal person who would progressively expand. So I couldn't see. I'd have to zoom in to try to find my wheat. It created a whole huge annoyance for me at the start. But
It's also so much money. Like I just checked. I have, because my game is up playing itself in the background. I have 5 plots of land still to buy, and I've bought every building in the game and have everything situated. And I still had 5 plots left to buy, and I just looked at them. I still can't afford them. I couldn't buy them all right now if I wanted to. And I've got a lot of. I
That's
got
a
like
lot.
11,000 gold right now.
it's a whole lot. But yeah, I don't do that. If you're gonna start this game, I have the thing in games where it's how I play Assassin's Creed too. Before I do anything, I have to like expand my map as much as it will allow me. I just hate having like restricted areas. So I'll go do all the towers or whatever is the
Yeah.
first thing
I
do.
get that. I get that. You want to remove as much of the fog of war as possible.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing with like any game where there's like you can lockpick or something. I always feel compelled to max that out because I just hate having a locked door or something I can't get to.
It would be fun to list all the games you've played wrong and like describe the Andrew Skull that you played with and see if like other people can do the Andrew Skull challenges on some of these games.
I wonder what's the one I've spent the most time in that I still don't know that I'm missing something for. I'd love
That's
to
a good
find
point, 'cause
something up.
We only hear about the ones where you finally figure out
Yeah.
what you've done.
Exactly. There is.
And there's been some Jeff
So
Skull
many.
games too, like the Crackdown.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
That's true.
That maybe.
We've had a Jeff Skull or two.
I think I played all of Army of Two, not realizing you can upgrade the gun.
That's incredible.
Or I didn't know you could upgrade the barrel or something. Like I was adding like different attachments, but the actual barrel, which is I think the most important one, was completely stock the whole game.
I know it's not any of us, but I still think one of the funniest I've ever heard is Bernie Burns playing through most of Fallout 3 before he discovered VATS. Because it's impossible to fight without VATS in Fallout 3 specifically.
Yeah.
Or Barbara Dunkelman told me one time that she had gone through like maybe 20 hours of Skyrim before she discovered fast travel.
Was she like not even taking the horse and the carriages and stuff? She was just walking on.
I don't remember.
I bet actually that's in Skyrim. I bet that's not that big a deal because you find so much stuff on the way.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's crazy. I have one last note if we just want to clear out all my notes for this episode.
Sure.
I was listening, as you guys know, I've talked about it. I was listening to the radio, as I have been. It's a new thing of mine. And True Colors by Cyndi Lauper came on, and I was listening to it. And it made me think about what if that song was literal? What if you could see colors for people? So I visualized. I did some visualizations. And I made colors for everybody. What I did was I imagined that I was in a Home Depot. And there was a paint thing. And it was just like, let's say, Eric Paint. And I opened it up. What colors would I see? So I've crafted my interpretation of True Colors. I will post them. And then you guys want to try to guess who's
Who's
who?
who?
Oh, like which one of us it is?
Whose color? Yeah.
Oh,
Whose
okay,
True Colors
yeah.
are these? I'll do the first one right now. I'll describe it to the audience. Now, some have more, some have less. No judgment. It's just what I saw in the can. The first set of colors is like a cream, kind of a burgundy red, light blue, a green, and a yellow.
Now, before we start guessing, is this what you guys thought this was going to be, or did you think it was just going to
I
be
thought
one
it'd be one color.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
one
mean,
color?
that's sort of
Yeah.
just how it felt like it would have been.
Well, the song's true colors.
Also, it's
Right.
because you've drawn on top of so much stuff, and there's a black line under it. I'm not quite sure what that is, but there's also like
That's the
black
floor.
little. Okay, there's like black little specks, and there's an orange
Yeah.
speck on the left.
Yeah, there's something
It
over
made
there,
me
yeah.
think
Yeah,
my
that was a combined animal.
it made me think my screen was dirty. It's like you sent me dirt that was trying to rub
Yeah.
off my screen.
I had to
Which
cover it.
which animal was that?
Probably Chikugator.
Yeah, all
Madison?
right.
Yeah.
By the way, the fan art keeps coming in, and it's fucking.
Oh, it's so
Each one's
good.
better than the last.
It's really good.
All of the
Really
fan art.
tremendous work
Thank
out
you so
there,
much
guys.
for everybody who submitted. So we got cream, red, blue, green, yellow. As I said, I visualized it as in I saw the can and I opened it up, and these were the colors that were inside the paint can. Any guesses? Who are we looking
Have
at?
you ever
here?
looked inside of a paint can?
Yeah, I have.
I
It's just singular. I was
I
imagining
don't-
it more. You know, like when you get those Christmas buckets of popcorn and it's 3 flavors. That's sort of like I combined those concepts.
segmented.
Yeah, it was segmented.
What color do you guys think of for Gavin?
Green.
I agree. I think green as well. Green is the first color that comes to mind when I think of Gavin. I feel
I'm a
it's
green
the
guy?
only one I feel
Yeah.
strongly about.
Is it because my name had a green outline in Minecraft?
Maybe
I don't
know.
think I've ever watched an Achievement Hunter Minecraft video in my life.
So we'll say.
So
I will
no.
say I tried to like remove from my psyche because obviously Jeff, you orange very associated with you. I tried to remove the obvious color things. Maybe they crept in anyway if it felt natural to me, but it was a thing I was cognizant of.
So who do we think this color scheme is?
I think it's Nick. I think the colors
Could be.
represent the many personalities of Nick all crammed into one little bloke.
Yeah, something about the cream really screams Nick to me.
Okay, why that one?
I don't know.
And then like your skills, like each color's like one of them is audio, another one is fast food.
Your skill of fast food.
That's-
Nick has
that's the
many
yellow.
skills.
For the golden arches.
Yeah, I think it's Nick also. Jeff, what do you think?
Okay.
I'll go with Nick.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Okay. Do you want me to reveal who this is or do you want me to post the next one?
Ooh.
Post the next one. Post the next one.
yeah,
Post the next
post
one.
the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Here's
keep
the next
going.
one. It's green, blue,
This is Jeff.
kind of a salmon, orange, and silver.
Oh, this is Gavin.
Yo, you think so?
Oh, this is Gavin.
Oh, because of the salmon.
this is Gavin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
I
looks
can
like
see
Gavin.
that.
My
Okay, I
shorts.
can see that. I think the orange and like the silver threw me and made me think Jeff, but you're right. You're right.
No, the same. And then the gray is his personality. Yeah, this is Gavin.
So you think so far cream, red, blue, green, yellow is Nick. A different shade of green, blue, kind of a salmony, orange, silver is maybe it's not. Maybe it's the same. Doesn't matter. Who do you think this one is? The second one?
Gavin.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
I'm noting all this by the way as we go. So
Here's the third one. It is silver, a peach, and orange.
It's got to be Jeff or Eric.
I
I
feel like
think
it's Jeff
orange
too, but he already said that he tried to sort of divorce himself from the thought of Jeff is orange. But I think
But
maybe
it might
it's
have
just too
creeped
strong.
back in.
Yeah, I think
could've.
it's just too strong.
I do like the color orange too. It is. It's simple. You know
Yeah.
that the others are more complex, insinuating a more complex person and personality. It's simple. This is probably a good window into what Andrew thinks of me. I could see this being me. Yeah,
I'll go
just
with
three
Jeff.
dumb colors.
Yeah.
It's just a bit scruttier than the other ones. And there's only 3. I just feel like I'm leaning towards Eric on that one.
Oh, okay.
A little bit ratty
It's a little bit
colors.
ratty.
I'll note
yeah,
that.
it's like a rat on an egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
A rat on an egg. Great.
And the last one.
Yep.
If the last one would have just been somebody's name, that would have been the funniest thing ever. It would have just been Gavin written out.
Yellow, blue, red, silver.
Oh, group photo.
I think the third one is me. The fourth one is Jeff.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's so interesting why some people have less colors.
I don't know. It's just how the can looked when it opened. I can't.
I don't particularly identify with the last one. I don't know.
Maybe the last one's Nick. What did you draw one for you, Andrew?
No,
Hmm.
I didn't even consider that.
Why?
Didn't even cross my mind.
Okay, so what do we think 3 and 4 then? Like, if we're
I guess
looking
we'll
at all
go
these
Eric,
now,
Jeff.
what do we want to go Eric then Jeff? Are there any others that we want to reconsider?
I'm feeling like the top one is less Nick after seeing them all.
Yeah, but who is it instead?
I feel like it's more me.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
Well, you know.
Okay,
Just
so
as a note for people, these will all be available on our
Yeah, you don't want to miss
Instagram.
out on
we'll have
these
the
images.
images. Yeah, don't worry. We'll have them posted.
I'd
to
love
see
to
'em.
see the community, their version of this.
Yeah. So here are our guesses. 1 is Nick, 2 is Gavin, 3 is Eric, 4 is Jeff. That is where we've landed.
Okay. I'll reveal them now. The first one you all thought was Nick, was none other than Gav. That's Gavin.
Oh,
okay.
that is my favorite one. I like that one.
It's the first
I
one.
did too.
The next one you all guessed was
Gavin.
Gavin.
Definitely can't be Gavin.
Definitly can't be Gavin.
You
Unless
know
they're all
what?
Gavin.
You know what?
Maybe they're all
think
Gavin.
I think it might be Gavin.
You think it might be Gavin?
Yeah. Interesting that you wrote his name in a color that isn't in this thing above you, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. It was just interesting, I guess.
Sorry, I'm trying to find where I wrote down.
Okay.
Here we go. Because I did this out of sequence. The next one is none other than. Let me get these dogs out of here that I learned who they are.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Chef!
Wow.
Chef's the
Well, that
second.
was my favorite one.
That was my initial guess, and you guys talked me out of it.
That was definitely my favorite.
The third one, which is silver, peach, and orange. None other than Nick.
Also, I've never seen my
Wow.
name spelled quite like that before. It's really interesting.
Chop.
Yeah,
Just like a heart, and then an
heart,
EO, a tree,
yeah.
and then an
Yeah.
F.
I can't believe
All right,
you
so
gave
Nick,
Nick,
Eric.
that one.
I can't either.
That's just what I saw. I know. I don't know.
interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Nick, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I like.
What?
See, I like all these. I don't think there needs to be apologies for any of them.
The orange kind of makes sense.
I think they're all great.
Yeah.
But those are the true colors that I saw for all of you.
I wonder if all four of us should at some point do you, and then we'll all reveal what colors we
Oh,
think
wow.
you are.
Oh.
Do you know what this reminded me of so much? There was a VHS of Mr. Blobby back in the day, and he had blobby paint that was blobs in the paint can, and he would paint it on in that. I guess they used green screen, but it was pretty convincing at the time. when I was a
Blobby
kid.
paint.
They painted it on all blobby and Spy. Man, but looking back, being amazed at shit as a kid and then looking back at it, you just think you're an idiot.
Yeah, kids are dumb.
I think I was in my 20s working at Achievement Hunter before I realized the whale in Free Willy didn't jump out of the thing at the end. I thought they did that for real.
Did you think the kid was there too?
I don't remember if I thought it actually jumped the kid. I thought maybe that was a special effect. But I thought, oh, the whale could definitely
That was
jump
the
over that
special
rock.
effect. Oh fuck!
It's incredible.
Oh, that's great.
Well, I'm excited to see the community's colors.
Can I ask you why Nick's looks like that in your head?
I don't know. I just, as I said, I gave all the setup to it. I visualized cracking open that can. That's what I saw. I like them all, though. I didn't walk away from any of these going, ugh.
We should all have to paint our offices these colors.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Oh man, it's gonna be 1984 all over my office. It's awesome.
I guess maybe following this up, I did have a thought that I tweeted, and a lot of people disagreed, but I feel strongly about this. If we got somebody, I think if we got someone in this environment, let's say, one-on-one conversations over like a Discord type thing, someone who didn't know any of us, I think over a 30-minute conversation, I would be viewed as the most normal of the group.
The most normal in a bunch of
I
one-on-ones.
think I would come across the most normal of all of us in a 30-minute conversation, one-on-one.
You're right. Nick's out.
No shot. No, Nick would be Nick in a regular conversation. What I think would be the most normal. Still,
Yeah, agreed.
I think Nick is again the most regulation guy. Andrew, there's no fucking shot. I just don't believe it.
I feel the complete opposite.
I think
Why?
Nick would destroy us all.
Yeah, he would be the most normal guy.
You know what's normal? Honestly, like watering your tree in your backyard twice a week because you care about your yard. Like that's
Really
fucking
caring about-
normal.
Caring about college football, like Nick is the normalest normal of us. The problem is we allow him space to let his
Be
freak
free!
out, and yeah,
I
and
think
this
he's
is what you get.
only normal if he's talking to someone about sports, though. I feel like if
Oh,
the person had no relationship to sport, he would be freaking out over what to say.
What about food?
That is one of your
See, I
cards.
think food would be another one for
Yeah,
you.
I don't
you
think
wanted-
food's
I don't
gonna
think
help
wanted
you,
to go
bud.
there.
I don't think so. I don't think that's something you want to go into.
All food is good.
If they bring up M&Ms, you're in trouble. You're gonna have problems.
Nick's had a normal job. He worked in radio. He went to college. He's got a degree.
Haven't we all had normal jobs?
I haven't had a normal job since the. I mean, I guess if you consider the army a normal job, but I haven't. Well, I guess
You worked in a video
telenetwork.
store. You did like tool repairing.
Yeah, I guess I did. That was all solo. I just don't. Honestly, you get to a certain age when you look back, it's like watching a TV show. It's not you.
Yeah.
Like I bear little resemblance to the dude that did any of that stuff, so it doesn't
Sure.
feel like me.
I get that. So you all think Nick would be the most normal?
Everyone except me.
Yes.
Everyone except you. I agree.
Who do you and then who do you think would be the most normal, Gavin?
It's not you.
Oh, it's not me. Maybe Eric, because Eric could just
Eric.
talk to like random dudes, and he just goes into like phrase
That is a
mode
good point.
where
Yes.
he just blends
Yeah.
in by being like, just knocking up these rocks and shit, getting ready
Okay,
this
hang
thing.
on. Is that what you think phrase? I like that you couldn't think of a single phrase for phrase mode. Knocking up these rocks.
I was trying to
I
remember
might
what
have
you
to
were saying when
adopt
we
that.
rented the jackhammer.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the entire point of origin is him with the beanhole with you.
Yeah, you're just like talking.
It's so funny you say that, Gav. I feel like Eric has 3 phrases for every situation, like enough to carry through any one conversation in any scenario.
And I've heard Eric say number one with a bullet maybe 500 times in
Yep.
varying situations to different
Yep.
people. And somehow it always fits and it always makes sense. Still have no idea what that means, but it seems people are just like, yeah, definitely.
Hey, man of the people, man. You just you learn how to just kind of blend in and say a thing, and it's just normal enough that everyone goes, all right, this is a regular conversation I've had with every other day labor guy. Okay. And then and then everyone just kind of moves on. But for half an hour, I don't know. Half an hour, I don't know if I could keep it up.
If I had to talk to a stranger for half an hour, I would just interview them about themselves. I would just make the whole conversation about them.
This is something we could test out though. If we just have someone who doesn't know any of us and then they could score us 1 to 5.
Oh, a 5-point scale on normal?
I like this idea. Can we find somebody who doesn't know any of us but is
Pretty
willing to
easily.
do this?
Oh. Yeah, it's like, how do we find them?
I like that it was pretty easy, and then is willing to do this. Oh fuck! Oh,
Yeah, there was a
shit.
part 2 to the fuck. Clearly, we can like, throw a rock right now and hit 100 people in front of my house that don't know who I am.
I feel like that
Oh,
would
this is
also
great.
knock you on the score if you just approached them and asked them to be part of this.
Yeah, that's true too.
It would hurt
It's
you.
gonna have to be an intermediary.
I think really what we're trying to do here is have someone else host Toad in the Hole.
Oh,
Once they've had enough of us, we'll move on to the next person and they can rate us at the end.
interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, we're the toads being
Yeah,
sent
we're
into
the-
the holes?
We're the Toads.
And they're the hole, or what?
I don't know in this. I never thought about who was the toad in Toad in the Hole.
Yeah, I
Are they
don't
the
think it's
toad? Are we the
represented.
holes?
What kind of person should we get? Should it be like I don't know.
Be a normal person.
But somebody who's used to who interviews people for like I'm almost thinking like a recruiter or something, you know?
Oh, like
somebody
a-
who's used to sitting down with strangers and having conversations with them and sussing them out and reading them, you know?
I just think Gavin is so on board for this right now, and then when we actually have to do it, it's going to be
That's a really good point, Eric, is that
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a phenomenal idea. I'm dreading it. I'm gonna lose, but I'll try.
Now, when you say lose, do you think you'll be at the bottom, or where do you think you would place?
I'll be at the bottom.
You think you'd be at the bottom?
I think so. Hate to say it,
know.
but I think so.
What's your lead-off topic?
I couldn't even think of a phrase that Eric said.
Yeah,
I
he's-
said, let's knock up rocks. I couldn't talk to myself because I said tomorrow is chores. I don't know. I have no open. I don't know how to open.
I think about tomorrow is chores all the time.
I'm good
I
at the
think
middle
about
bit.
it
The
so
end and the beginning, I'm screwed. I don't know how.
I think about it so much.
Ideally, in my ideal world, I would come in and the person or he or she would already be talking to someone and I would just be joining in and then that person would leave and we would just carry on. I don't know how I would go in and sit down and be normal with someone.
was this on Discord or do we have to see them in person?
Discord.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, I just
Discord.
don't think we could all see him on person. I think it's whatever. Yeah, it has to be some kind of online thing. I think a recruiter is probably a good idea to do this.
Discord sounds easier to me. Maybe I'll be all right.
Yeah, because I don't want people to see me.
No. I think it has to
Because
be
then they'll be
just
like, oh, they'll have preconceived notions because of my tattoos and stuff. So I'll be fucked out the gate.
Love is blind, but for normalcy. It's sort of what I envision.
Normal is blind.
Normal is blind.
I'm turning my camera on. I'm turning my camera on, and I'm gonna wear a collared shirt. I'm gonna wear a collared shirt, and I'm gonna have my camera
I think
on,
that could deduct you.
and I'm gonna have a different background. It's gonna be very plain.
I'm gonna have my collar on and or my camera on, and I'm gonna wear a sweater and driving gloves.
So you're not
Driving gloves.
So none of you are going to act normal then.
Well, I don't want her to see my tattoos
That doesn't.
or him, whoever it is,
I don't see how that comes into it.
because they're going to be determining how normal a person is. And I think if they see somebody who's covered head to toe in tattoos, it gives them an opinion. Even if they try not to, it still enters into the decision making. It sets me off on a different path from everybody else.
I mean, maybe, but after half an hour, I'm sure they're not even thinking about it.
Maybe.
I'm not
Yeah, but-
willing to take that chance.
It's also, you got to overcome that in half an hour. You're losing ground.
I just don't think Gavin's gonna last half an hour.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even think about the concept of not having things to talk about. Not being able to fill the 30 minutes is very funny.
I
Hmm.
feel like I'm getting hot just thinking about this.
You're the one who kept saying this is a good idea, this is a good idea, this is a good idea.
It is a good idea.
I think it's crazy that you wanted this to be a 5-point scale. That gives such narrow room for deciding. Those points really mean a lot on a 5-point scale. I was
Yeah, they
thinking like
really
a
do.
10-point scale would make more sense, but 5.
Well, I said 5 because there's 5 of us. I assumed it would just be a ranking of
I
normalcy.
see.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I mean, Gavin. That's
Got it.
exactly what I thought you meant too.
I
Okay.
heard it
No,
like
no,
you,
no.
Andrew. I heard
Yeah,
it.
I
That's what mine
interpreted
said.
it as
100%,
like a-
Gavin. I was on your side. Gavin, I'm with you. You were right.
Team tape.
Yep, absolutely. and Nick is going to be the deciding factor. Nick,
No bad ideas.
okay.
Bad idea.
For some reason, he's just sitting there. All right, cool.
Well,
All right, thanks.
I just wanted to give a little bit of suspense. No bad ideas.
You still think this guy's going to be the most normal of all of us? You still think he's tracking?
There's no way.
We're not one-on-one.
It's me at the bottom and Nick just above me.
I'll still outstretch you.
You're going to stretch me?
What the,
Yeah,
what
that's-
the
what?
fuck
That's-
is going
Nope, hold on. Nick, edit this.
You know what I want to see?
I'll
I just
outlast
want to
you.
see a 30-minute conversation between Gavin and Nick.
Ooh.
That's their show.
That has
We need
to
to
be
figure
show.
out what their fucking show is already so we can use that room.
Can it just be that you guys go in, no preconceived notions, 30
Yeah.
minutes, you sit down, start a timer, and you both start talking. When the timer goes off, you get up and leave.
I mean, that is a
Oh.
great show, but it's encroaching heavily on Philly cheese stakeout, which I feel like we should do first.
Philly cheese steakout has to be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, let's go.
I think it'll be interesting to see people potentially try to overcorrect their normalcy. I think there's a potential in which you try so hard to be normal, them understanding they're grading on a normal scale. I could see somebody being thrown by someone seemingly coming across as too normal and thus lowering their ranking.
I'm not that. This never crossed my mind of, all right, when I'm in like the actual conversation, all right, I gotta try to be like the most normal. I'm just gonna go in and be normal.
You
Like,
guys are talking about wearing suits.
Right.
And stuff.
That's the appearance. Everyone else said they're not going to turn on the camera. I'm getting the advantage on the appearance. The rest of it, I have no concern over.
But see, I don't even think being the only one with the camera or whatever, I think that could hurt you.
I think
That
that's
could go the other
weird.
way.
Yeah, if the 4 people don't have their camera on and you do, I think that
go
is a
for
little
it.
weird.
Oh, hey, that's fine. And when I'm all the way at the top, at the peak, looking down at the rest of you in the dirt, I got no problem with whatever you're feeling.
I think a lot of normal people have to be on camera for Zoom and stuff.
Yeah, job
normal.
interviews.
Oh, yeah,
work
I'm not saying that
meetings.
that's not normal. I'm just saying in the context of what we're doing, I feel like
I-
anything unique could make you stand out negatively.
Could be viewed as
Potentially.
abnormal.
Exactly. In this weird normal, not normal vacuum we've created. I don't know how we get this person, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, we can't go to the community, really.
No, definitely not. Absolutely not.
No.
We should start a tracker of like time to Gavin presenting an idea to Gavin regretting idea.
Sometimes while I'm still saying it.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
might be the fastest. I mean, this is definitely
He was
quick.
yeah, I guess so, maybe.
I mean, did I want to get my asshole waxed on camera? No. Was it a good idea? Of course it was. Oh, when she pulled out the wax strip.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. I remember I was very surprised when I looked at Jeff's soda drink and it was like 96 or 98% sugar the other day of your daily allowance.
Mhm.
I guess I'm not in the soda world, but a lot of people have been pointing out how that's really not that bad for soda. Maybe I just thought it was high because it's near 100, but a Coke is like 130% of.
That's why I drink sugar-free stuff.
There's a small bottle of Coke is more Coke than you should have in a day.
I probably have 3 sugar drinks a year, I bet. In the
Interesting.
grand scheme of things. Yeah. I stay away from it. I prefer the chemicals. I prefer to die that way.
The aspartame and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a Pepsi can on my desk. It's 41%, if you're curious, Kevin.
Oh, was that like a diet Pepsi of some sort?
No, just standard Pepsi. Just a base Pepsi.
Yeah, I
It's
think
only
I think
41?
Fago is just mostly sugar.
41%.
I'm with you, Gavin. I think that is nuts to consume. Like that is a crazy amount of sugar from a single thing.
Totally
At all.
agree.
Okay.
Does Pepsi have less sugar than Coke though?
But why wouldn't I agree? I drink Diet Coke all day long. I had one sugar drink in Michigan when we were on vacation as a
Yeah, I don't think
I
any
don't
of
know.
us are judging you.
I just
I,
weird
I
the
think
way you
I think you feel judged. I don't think any of us are judging you. I
Okay, I don't know.
want to be really clear with you that none of us are going that Jeff. No one's
okay,
doing
well,
that.
the way I said I agree when you went, okay. It seemed a little judgy.
I used to get a large mocha frappuccino like once a week, and I
Me
was
too.
so scared to ever look up how much sugar was in that, and I never did, and I kind of don't want to know. But it must have been way more than a Coke.
Large mocha
Oh,
frap.
they were good though. It was like like oddly refreshing.
As someone who doesn't drink coffee, like I don't know all of it, like it sounds good, but none of I don't know what any of those words are.
Would that be like your? You said you get it like once a week. Were there things that you would get also, or are you just like, oh, that's like my one treat? I just do that one time a week.
It'd be like a one treat if I needed caffeine in the middle of the day. I used to do it a lot before filming.
Did it feel like there was enough caffeine in there to like get you going, or was it mostly the sugar that was like ramping you up?
I think the joy is that you don't truly know.
Well, don't
Oh,
look at
Nick's-
what Nick just sent.
Nick's posted.
Boy, I'm gonna.
This is
Okay,
just a
okay.
regular size, by the way.
Just a regular.
Mm-hmm.
A grande or whatever.
Okay, so this is 51 grams of
Hey,
sugar.
1 gram of dietary fiber though.
That's
51 grams, I assume would be 104%. and then I was having the the venti one. Ooh.
That is. Oh boy.
Well, I haven't had one of those in at least 5 years, so I feel
Right.
all right.
Speaking of percentages, can I ask a really dumb question that I was thinking about last night? I
Yeah.
couldn't sleep. What percent gravity is Earth?
What percent?
Because you go to space, right? And that's 0 G. So Earth has to have some G. Because
One?
we have-
It's 1G.
I would think it's probably 1.
Earth is 1 G?
Yeah, we base other
Yeah.
gravities on our own gravity as a reference.
Right.
Okay, so we're 1 and space is 0.
Right.
Space is 0 if you're. It's relative to whatever you're looking at, though. Like, there is gravity in space, but if you're like on a spaceship that's orbiting, there's like
I
0 G
see. Okay.
in reference to the ship.
What's a 2 G place?
A 2G
What's
place.
like what planet is 2G?
Yeah, what planet is 2 G?
I mean, you would experience 2G in a lift, probably.
Yeah, I don't think 2G is like that much.
Oh.
I think 2G is cargo kind of fast. Like cargo.
You're definitely not going to be able to transfer data over 2G.
Okay. Jeff's a 5G guy only.
Only.
Like, if you went up in a lift, you would probably
Okay.
experience a few Gs of gravity in the same way you would experience regular gravity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's fighter pilots, right? They talk about that with like G's and knocking themselves out.
Yeah, like some people
That's a
can
G
sit
thing?
through like
Yeah.
20 Gs or something if you're wearing the right gear. Has to like squeeze your legs and stuff.
I wonder what's the most G's anyone's experienced.
There was a guy who was on some sort of testing sled of some sort. I think he was testing ejector seats and he got ejected off this moving thing and I think it almost killed him, but he hit like 40 Gs or something.
Oh
Or maybe
my
it's
God.
more. I don't know.
God damn.
Do you want voluntary or non-voluntary? There's a difference.
Oh, no.
Non-voluntary, it's 214 Gs by
Oh my
Kenny
God.
Brack, who experienced this peak acceleration during a crash in the 2003 IndyCar Series finale.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he die?
Doesn't say.
What?
Doesn't say. Yeah. His car hit a catch fence, and the crash violence recording system in his car captured the extreme reading. 46.2 Gs from U.S. Air Force Colonel John Stapp was voluntary in 1954. That was the rocket sled Gavin's talking about. It went from
It was
632
46?
miles per hour to 0 in 1 second.
Oh my
A
God.
deceleration that made him feel as though his body weighed over 7,700 pounds.
Oh, shit.
And he did
Whoa.
that voluntarily.
Oh,
What a hero.
that's insane.
I fucking love the way they broke that up between voluntary and non-voluntary.
Yeah,
Gs.
it's incredible.
Yeah, I think like a trampoline, you could do like 8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
Huh.
I was going to ask you guys this question a couple weeks ago, and I never got around to it. I was thinking about this, and I realized I had an answer, and I was surprised by my answer.
Okay.
If you guys had to pick, looking back on it now, where you are in life, what do you think is the franchise, television and or film franchise, you've enjoyed the most in your lifetime?
Oh. Mr. Blobby. Let me think. That I've enjoyed the most.
I came up with the question because I've been going through and rewatching all the Aliens and
Yeah.
Predators and Terminators, and then I was thinking about how none of these are that for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, what would it be? And I came up with an answer, and I was surprised by my own answer. I was just wondering.
Well, maybe could you share your answer while I think about
I'm
it?
Curious.
I think it's Evil Dead series for me.
Oh, wow.
I think I've gotten the most enjoyment, and I've appreciated the quality consistency the most across the Evil Dead franchise.
Interesting. Is that even including like the more recent?
I haven't seen the most
Okay.
recent movie, but up until that one, yes. Including Ash versus Evil Dead, including the comics that I read in high school, and then, of course, all the other movies.
Up until recently, it was maybe Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like just lifetime, Star Wars, I think I've probably gotten the most enjoyment out of and then fell off the most.
Yeah, after the most recent movies.
I feel like when I was younger, I definitely would have said The Mummy 1 and 2.
Whoa. Wow.
I just used to
Then
love
the
those
third one
movies.
came out.
But like when you look at it now, You don't, like Eric, you don't want to go back to Star Wars, but like, what would you want to go back to? What do you feel the most positively towards now at your current age?
Man.
It could still be Star Wars. I don't know. Just like,
No, I get it. I understand what you're saying. It's hard. Man, because even like those Batman movies, there were only like 2 of them that I really liked. I don't know.
there's not a lot of franchises that are good consistently. You
I mean,
know?
for Gavin, is it Bond for you?
Oh, Bond. Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, that's a good call.
I mean, I feel like nobody really watches Bond because they're good, though. You kind of just get into the franchise and you recognize that there's some dog shit in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have spent
That
a lot
is
of time knowing and watching and like researching Bond, I guess. Halo as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, Halo. Yeah.
That's
A
one.
weird one for me, and I was just thinking about this sort of as an aside from the question you're asking, Jeff, is The Simpsons hold such a special place in my heart, but like it's such a specific time period of that show and of those games, but I still get really excited about whenever there's a new Simpsons thing,
Yeah.
but I have no interest really in like engaging with current Simpsons. But I
Yeah.
also would be sad if it went away. It is a very odd thing.
Simpsons is a really interesting one in that way. I saw that they were making a second movie again, finally, and I got really excited about that. But I haven't watched an episode of The Simpsons in 3 or 4 years, and I could at any Sunday night I want to.
Yeah. I have a hard time with this because I don't like most TV, and I feel like movies fall off so hard, especially with like franchises. But if it's a game, it might be just like the Grand Theft Auto series is like
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
so unstoppable for me. Like I just don't know that there's anything that like comes close to
It's true.
those games.
There's
You know what
never
I
been a
mean?
bad Grand Theft Auto.
No, I just don't think there is. Like I don't.
I didn't like GTA London.
Yeah, that's because it had Brits in it and stuff, right?
Just didn't find it as fun as 1 and 2 and 3.
Like even Fallout like isn't Street Fighter maybe. I don't know.
That's
It's-
interesting.
nah,
Street
just-
Fighter's interesting.
Yeah, but I don't even play like the newer ones. Like it's just not a Grand Theft Auto. I think just has to be it.
I was just thinking about how good Alien Earth was and how it made me like the Alien franchise more and how I've liked the Alien franchise the entire time. Even the bad movies were okay for me. But I don't know that I ever liked it enough to like say it's my favorite, you know? I've always appreciated it, but
Sure.
I wouldn't say I'm like the biggest Alien fan. So you start thinking like, what am I the biggest fan of? Like what do, you know?
I feel like I would like franchises a lot more if I was less of an idiot. Like I really, really loved Super Mario 64. It was like my first 3D game. Loved the N64. But for some reason, I don't entirely know why or what happened. I didn't realize that Super Mario Sunshine was like a sequel. And Super Mario Galaxy was like a sequel to that. And they were the same kind of 3D platformer games.
So you just never played them?
Yeah, I just saw them on the shelves. I was like, Super Mario Sunshine? What the I was just like looking at the back of the thing and I was like,
You saw Mario and you went, well, this certainly can't be related to Mario.
well, I thought it was just a different Mario game, like a Mario Golf or like a
well,
Mario
in his
Party, like
defense,
one
I think
that
Mario
I
has a lot
didn't
of
realize
jobs.
it was like exactly a 3D platformer that I was looking for.
Right.
So I played Odyssey, and I was like, oh, this it's like the old days of Mario 64. And then I just discovered all these games in between. I think it was just because I went to Xbox and I just kind of got away from Nintendo.
Sure. That makes sense.
Fair. Oh, maybe Zelda then. Actually, love that series.
Zelda's a good one, but I think that there are some stinkers in there that I'm just not a fan of at all.
I'll think more about this, Jeff. I can't think
Yeah.
of the thing that I love that's like a media property or like entertainment all the way through.
Right. Or that you like today as much as you did when you were a kid. Like I spent most of my childhood with Star Wars and the X-Men, right? And I just don't give a shit about either of them anymore, honestly. You know, I wish I did, but I don't. I don't care about comic books anymore. I wish I did, but it just got like the Marvel thing just beat it to death. And I've just lost all enthusiasm for that. But I was reading an article about Ash versus Evil Dead the other day, and I got so fucking sad remembering how much I loved it and that it's over. And I was just thinking, like, God damn, once again, here, it's something that I'm enjoying in my 40s as much as I did when I remember how excited I was when Army of Darkness came out and how great it was to go see it when I was like 17. And just weird to think that that's the franchise that has maintained my interest my entire life. I certainly wouldn't have picked it out of a lineup at any point in my
Sure.
life, you know?
Do you think anything will go the other way? Like, will you eventually like stuff that you hate now?
Maybe.
Boy, I hope so.
Do you think
Maybe.
potentially you could like sushi?
Yeah, I mean, I totally, I think that's totally possible, and that's why, from time to time you got to try stuff that you don't think you like over again. I didn't like Indian food until I discovered I liked Indian food when Gus and I had Indian food once, and now I've my favorite types of food. So, I don't enjoy sushi, but it doesn't stop me from going and slamming it down my fucking gullet every time I have to and giving it a shot.
I was under the impression that people who don't like sushi just haven't had a piece of sushi they like, but they actually would like it if they found it. Because that's what I was. I was never interested in even trying it, and I was like, oh wow, this is pretty good. But you genuinely don't like it.
No,
I've
but I'll eat.
You've eaten probably more sushi than I have in terms of like variety, and you're like, "Bleh."
Yeah, I'll eat anything you put in front of me. I'll give it a shot. I just won't like it. That's fine, but it's not going to stop me from doing it. I will say, in the sushi world, I'm not mad at sea bream. I'm okay with that. That's about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, sea bream for whatever reason, that's okay. But for the but I'll keep eating it, and maybe one day. I didn't like spicy food I didn't like spicy food at all until I was in my 30s, and then one day I just flipped a switch and I couldn't get anything hot enough. So I'm entirely receptive to the idea that my body could flip and I could be like the world's biggest fish dude someday. Maybe someday I'll just be like eating mayonnaise out of a jar, happy as can be. But I feel like it would have happened already, maybe.
Andrew, if you had to start being a food guy for something you don't eat, like an egg, or like if you just got into something you've never had, what would it be in 2026?
And this is just purely hypothetical, right? I don't need to strive for this.
Well, maybe not.
I like what Jeff's saying with the mayo, because I like mayo, but I need my mayo secret. I think if I could get over that hurdle, that'd be good.
You need to not see it.
Yeah. Like I've made sandwiches for people that have mayo in it, and just like it makes me want to puke. I have to look at it and like deal with it. But I don't mind how it tastes as long as I don't know it's there.
What's been the most recent, I know we should wrap up, but what's been the most recent discovery for you of a thing that you didn't think you'd like, but suddenly you do, or you discovered that you like it?
I got one, which is wild. I've noticed a few things, but one recently, talking about it earlier. I used to be a Crush guy over a Fanta guy. Now I can't stand Crush. I'm all about Fanta. Big Fanta guy.
Oh, how about Sunkissed?
Don't have that in Canada, but I hear it's good.
Oh, interesting. Dang, Fanta over Crush. Okay.
Fanta
Anybody else?
over Crush.
I'm not a soda guy, but that 7-Up Tropical whatever that we got another 12-pack of at the office, that is something that I really learned. I'm probably going to have one here in just a minute. I'm already at the office, and I'm probably going to have one here in a minute because, man, it's real good. And again, I'm not a soda guy at all.
I'll have one.
I'm going to drink Nick's.
No!
You definitely did light up when you saw that at the grocery store.
I got excited. Yeah, like that has never happened to me with soda before. I didn't drink soda as a kid. Like I don't really like soda at all.
I think for me, it's got to be iced coffee.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I only liked hot black coffee,
Sure.
and then Louis Medina kept forcing it down my throat when we would go on all these trips across the country. And just one day, it just took. And now it's all I want.
But you could have just got a hot coffee, surely, wherever he was getting the iced coffee from.
Oh, I've done it many times. But like sometimes it's like July or August and it's hot as shit outside and he's drinking a hot blue bottle or whatever. And you're like, I don't want this at 4 p.m., and you're like, fuck it. He's like, hey, get the iced one. Try the iced one. He always had like iced in his fridge and he was an iced coffee peddler. And so he gave me a couple for free, and then now I'm paying for them.
I think my next thing will be black coffee. Hot black coffee.
You can't go wrong.
A great base. And this was a great episode.
Yeah.
It's a great ending.
Look, I'm not a closer.
Well, you rap.
I'm
You're
decent in the
the
middle.
host.
I just keep watching. Okay, hold on. Well, you've done it again. You've listened to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. Can you believe the adventure we all just went on together? The highs, the lows, the good times, the bad times, the inspiring times, the heartbreaking times, but the important thing is we were all together holding hands metaphorically and enjoying this time on Earth, or potentially if you are on a space station, an astronaut listening to this from space, your time just in our galaxy. We sure appreciate it, and we hope you'll come back next week. Be sure to tell a friend or a coworker or an enemy or a stranger or a parent or a teacher or a guardian about this podcast. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.